Hello, my name is Heath, and welcome to my channel, Join My Adventures. My channel is based around my adventures looking for ancient American ruins in the high desert of Arizona. Today's adventure brings us to a mountaintop in a remote area farther north than I'm usually found in. I found what I was pretty sure was a large ruin on Google Earth. So I drove my excursion 40 miles into the desert and hiked 2 miles with about a 700-foot elevation gain to find out. What I found astonished me. I was astounded and speechless. Please continue watching. It'll be worth it. If you enjoy the adventure, like, subscribe, and comment. Remember, I'm not an archaeologist, just an old guy doing what he loves and bringing it back to you. I hope you enjoy this adventure. Alright, we're trying to get up there. It's pretty damn steep over here. So we're going to go up through this valley, I think, hook around and kind of take the less steep route up through there. It's kind of nice to see big trees. We don't see a lot of big trees. Different part of our area. Alright, I'll catch you at the top. So my app on my phone says we've raised about 600 vertical feet since we left the bottom of the creek down there, the wash. It's pretty amazing. Look at this view. Wow. Wow. I'll catch you at the top. Thank goodness for game trails. Ooh. Looks like we're pretty close to the height of the land. Now, let's look for some stacked rocks. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh man. It's about 100 yards away. Oh, it's a beauty. Oh, I can't wait to get there. I'm going to rest a little bit and then we're going to make the last final push to the top. That is pottery. It's got some lichens growing on it, but that's pottery right there. All right, that is nice. It's kind of a stone ring right here. A little hard to see. This looks like a place where elk bed down a lot. That's what causes this evenly scattered stuff. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at that. Pot shards everywhere here. There's a bigger piece here. There's a bigger piece over here. That's a nice piece. Whoa, look how thick that sucker is. Ah, nice. There's shards everywhere here. So all I want to say is like I'm speechless. This ruin is huge. This thing is just huge. There's so many pieces of pottery around, and this, I'm just speechless. I'm just gonna kind of walk around the outside and sort of figure out how I'm gonna get in or get up to it. I'm also trying not to step on any pot sherds because they're everywhere. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a red pot sherd there. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Okay, so this part is all natural ledge. And then it starts up with a regular wall. I'm gonna try to get up above that where there's a game trail. And hold on just a second. Alright, it gets too steep. I'm going to go back around the other side where it's not so steep, back where I found the pottery, and see what's on that other side. And then we're going to go in. And then hopefully we can fly the drone before the wind picks up too much. Wow. Look at that. I'm going to give you a full 360. I am literally in the middle of nowhere. This is amazing. Amazing. Jeepers creepers. So this side over here, which is the flatter side, definitely has caved in a lot, but still pretty amazing. Excellent. I'm going to continue around. So I'm on the far east side. This thing is, I've mentioned it a couple times, it is huge. So I have my son with me up here. He's around somewhere investigating, adventuring, but this is so cool. Wow. All right, up we go. Alright, so this eastern facing wall is at least 4 feet thick. Beautifully built on the outside and on the inside. Filled in the center with other rocks and rubble. Very common way of building in this area. This wall continues to another level down below, which we'll look at. This west-facing wall was obviously to stop people from coming up that way, because that's really an easy way of coming up, but they put a block. Now, this over here There's a natural ledge. It's sort of in the middle. Obviously makes a very good defensive wall. This is still the east-facing wall. And then this is the south-facing wall. I'll have to step down a little bit farther to see if there's another wall beyond. Nope, there isn't. So this is the south-facing wall. It appears to run for a very long distance. Very large trees growing in here. Ow. South-facing wall still going. South-facing wall continuing. So here you can see that wall. That's at least 5 feet thick there. You can see where this has tipped out and all of the rocks have gone down below. And this is the continuation of that wall. This is another 4 to 5 feet thick. It's amazing. Alright, now we're gonna continue to head over along the south wall. The amount of work that went into this is just insane. Hundreds of tons of stone. Well, that ruin is amazing. I paced it off. It's about 100 feet long by about 50 feet deep. And this is the east-facing wall, facing back over that direction. I came out the same way I went in. So it's pretty amazing. Right now, I noticed some flat sections, and I'm gonna go look at these flat sections to see if I can find some more pottery shards or some lithics maybe. So if I find something, I'll get back to you and we'll enjoy it together. Very nice flat area here. Lots of different types of trees and plants. Right down here, I can see some huge pieces of, well, I call them huge, very large pieces of pottery. That's very thick too. Wow, that's a thick one. Look at that. And here's a black one on the inside with buff color on the outside. That's buff on the outside and black on white on the inside. That's very cool. And then here's another piece. Wow, that's nice and thick. It's got a chunk taken out of it there. Very cool. Very well. This is neat. Look at that. That's very cool. It's got to be like the bottom of a very small little pot. Maybe. It's very cool. Look at that. That's the lip of a pot. That is a lip of a pot. That's really cool. There's some black on white. Right there. Buff on the outside, black on white on the inside. It's very nice. So I'm just sitting here after a quick fall, enjoying the view. Almost down to the wash, then it's easy from there. All right, if I find something, I'll catch you. This week's adventure was excellent. Thank you very much for joining me. We saw an amazing ruin that was 100 feet wide by 50 feet deep. We saw some amazing views and an awesome amount of pottery. Thank you again, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.